Guys, get ready for a party because you're going to want to be ghost dancing out there today.
All right, guys, welcome to the MrMaple Show. I'm Matt. I'm here with my Cherokee brother from another mother. I got Corbin rolling in here with me today. Corbin, quite the maple aficionado himself, recently traveled to Japan. This man's maple resume is bumping off these days. Guys, I love Ghost Dancer. This is an introduction that came beside Talon Buckholtz's farm. Talon Buckholtz, famous for the Ghost series. Talon likes this one. He kind of counts it as Ghost series adjacent. It's like the cousins to the Ghost series here. Didn't introduced by Talon Buckholtz, but one he produces a good bit for good reason. This one has high drama in the garden. Today we're talking about Acer palmatum Ghost Dancer.
This was one of, my first loves of maple. I mean, some of you guys who have watched some of my top fives, this was in my very first top five. It was one of the first reticulated varieties I had seen. I fell in love with the color of the leaf. I fell in love with the name. And now it's like, as I kind of become more and more of, I don't know about aficionado, but a collector and an enjoyer of maples, this is one that I'm learning new things about today. I mean, we were literally standing here, I was shooting a video in this field, or this sea of ghost dancers. I'm looking at it, I'm like, what is up with that bud shield? And
Reticulated bud shield, man.
Reticulated bud shield, like, that is just so awesome, so next level. That one little thing that kind of, adds to this beautiful tree already.
When you first filmed your first top five many years ago, you were but a maple Padawan, and you are now betrothed the title of Maple Master. This thing is awesome, guys. I love it. Really a cool plant, and one that still catches my eye. I love this kind of white reticulated ghostly variegation, dark green veining on this one. So it gives it a real fresh appeal to it. I think you get a little bit of that summery vibes you get out of green Japanese maples, but even a little bit lighter color. Not uncommon for the new growth on this to be pink to purple tipping too, so you kind of get a little flush with some of that pastel, just little hits going on. Beautiful tree, typically in that 8 to 10 foot range in 10 years. I would compare its growth rate a little bit more to something like Amber Ghost, a little bit more upright, really great form to it. Overall, an excellent introduction. If you're growing the Ghost series, it's kind of the honorary 10th member of that original Ghost series.
Yeah, I think this tree is just the beautiful intricacies of the leaf, and the reticulated variety is so awesome. And this is another one of those trees. I'm always trying to think, like, what would go great with this? I'm thinking maybe some of those new ghosts as well.
Yeah.
I mean, you throw maybe Miss Maple, a little blonde beauty in there, getting that play of that yellow with the kind of lime greens and like pale greens you got going on here would be awesome.
Let's turn it up to 11 and let's throw some celebration of those new ghosts near this too. I love it. Guys, I know you're gonna ask, we got a geisha sitting up front. We recently shot a whole video breakdown on geisha. You have to check that one out also. Pretty sweet pairing, that pink going on with this creamy green reticulatedness of Ghost Dancer. I love this tree. Now, a good sized tree of this, so even an 8 to 10 foot tall tree, typically in that 6 to 7 foot wide range. You're gonna get a nice good canopy with this. Really nice tree overall. Gonna be cold hardy down to zone 5 as well. So a great plant to be gardening in a lot of the United States. This will fit into a lot of different gardening zones.
Yeah, I think I love that kind of semi-pendulous habit that a lot of those reticulated varieties get. It kind of, gives you a little bit of maybe that dancing going on with that semi-pendulous habit. And man, I just get so excited looking at this thing because of just how beautiful the leaves are. Like you were talking about, that new growth, kind of that baby pink and contrasting in itself. This is definitely one that you could use to maybe throw as a background, throw as a focal point planting. It's going to be really versatile, and it's not going to get, overgrow your garden way too quick.
This is the ghost you're going to want to see. It's enchanting the garden in the best possible way. So y'all, we're MrMaple.com. We deliver Japanese maples directly to your doorstep. We ship 7 days a week. You're going to want some Japanese maples from Mr. Maple. They're some of the best trees grown on the planet. I'm a little partial myself, but they're really cool. Ghost Dancer, if it isn't currently on our website, you can always sign up to get notified via email when it's back in stock. We do list 40 new trees a week. We list 20 new trees every Tuesday and Thursday at 10 a.m. It keeps me and Corbin pretty busy.
Yeah, man. I mean, I love doing the videos because you get to learn so much. Like, we're throwing that word reticulated around. If you're a newbie, you might be like, Well, I've heard of, maybe reticulated python or reticulated other stuff, but here, selections of reticulated maples means that you can see the veining inside of the leaf. It kind of shows the different segments of the tree or the leaf, and it kind of provides a different kind of color contrast that's going on all in the same leaf.
I gotta say, reticulation is my favorite type of variegation. I get lost in the style. Absolutely love it. It doesn't revert. It's consistent. Most of the reticulated ones, you give them some protection in the hotter zones. Some of them can handle a good bit of sun. Ghost Dancer's been very durable in zone 6 and 7 for us in heavy sunlight on the East Coast. This one is just a showstopper, and variegation like this, it just speaks to me. I can kind of get out there in the early morning with a coffee cup in hand and stare at this for a little longer than I'd like to admit.
Yeah, I mean, talking about that dancing kind of deal and the beauty of this, going into that fall color, I'd love to see that play of the Ghost Dancer with maybe like Maiku Jaku.
Ooh, yeah.
Then you get the Dancing Peacock and the Ghost Dancer kind of playing together. The fall colors are going to be a nice bright reds, maybe some yellows kind of peeking in there. So
it's a weird mix of more. Yeah, it's kind of multicolored.
So that's why I'm saying that Maiku Jaku is going to give you a nice contrast on the leaf shape. It'll give you a nice color change in the fall time, and they're going to be playing together. And hey, maybe we've got a little bit of ballet going on in the garden right there.
The peacock is dancing with the ghost. It's getting weird, y'all. I love this one. It is super next level. And like I said, if you're a Ghost Series collector, no Ghost Series is complete without a Ghost Dancer. Kind of on that same wavelength. Sometimes like Talon named Blonde Beauty, we were naming Hot Blonde. Somebody else on that same wavelength when he was doing the Ghost Series, naming Ghost Dancer. One of his neighbors next door. Talon loves it. He celebrates it. So we got to conclude it there with kind of that ghost adjacent. Guys, this is a next level plant. It is so interesting. I think you're going to love this one in your garden. Whether you're putting a shady spot or a sunny spot, it's going to bring that high drama. Make sure you give your Japanese maples good drainage. They don't want to be in boggy or wet feet. But this one's going to be one that's going to light up your garden.
Yeah, dancing across the landscape. You're going to see a lot of different kind of expressions of this tree, and we love to see what this tree is looking like in your garden. Make sure to drop a photo on the Mr. Maple Friends group, because hey, who doesn't love to compare maples every once in a while?
I love seeing it. I'm not the dancer, Tim's the dancer, so maybe you can fill in the dancing, but I love this one. And if you love Japanese maples, you got to be subscribed here on the Mr. Maple Show, guys. Nobody's bringing you more content that's Japanese maple related, often imitated, never duplicated, guys. We give it away all free here on the Mr. Maple Show 7 days a week. So if you're a Japanese maple fan, if you're a newbie, or if you're an aficionado, this is the place to be for Japanese maple related content here on the Mr. Maple Show. There's a podcast too if you really get geeky. Check it out. It's the Mr. Maple Show.
And guys, remember to take care.
God bless.
And have a great day.